represent my simple protein structure. In this model represents the 4 different level of protein structures: the primary level, the secondary level, the tertiary level, and the quaternary level. In the primary or first level of protein structure is a chain-like or linear sequence of amino acids joined by peptide bonds, as you can see here. And there are only 20 different amino acids, and they are able to make up millions of different proteins, all with different structures and functions. Amino acids molecules are joined together by a peptide bonds. This is a condensation reaction, and therefore water is produced as a waste product. Two amino acids with the peptide bonds make the primary structure, and they are known as the peptide. The next one is the secondary level. In this level has two shapes: an alpha helix or coil-like formation, or a folded pattern called a beta sheet. In these both structures, different bonds between the R groups of the amino acids stabilize the shape of the protein. At this stage, either an alpha helix or a beta pleated sheet is formed, which is dependent on the hydrogen bond between negative NH, which is positively charged, and negative double bonds H, which is negatively charged. The hydrogen, which is used to form the hydrogen bond, will make the structure either alpha or beta. This will majorly affect the physical structure of the protein, even though the same elements are present. The next one is the tertiary level of protein structure. It is involved more folding and bonding of the secondary structure. The coils may even touch each other as some covalent bonds form from the sharing of electrons between different amino acids. But most of these twists and folds occur from the results of the ionic bonds between positively and negatively charged R groups of the amino acids, or these bonds include disulfide bridges, which are relatively strong, ionic bonds, which are weaker and can be broken by changes in pH, and finally hydrogen bonds, which are plentiful in the structure and are very easily broken. Lastly, the quaternary level is where clusters of more than one polypeptide chain link together to form a giant molecule. Many different types of bonds may be formed within this structure. The structural proteins provide an internal structure to the cell and are sometimes involved in cell movements. Structural proteins provide vital support for larger molecules so that they don't collapse in on themselves, making them essentials in larger molecules. And when we apply protein, well, a lot of proteins is great of our muscle building. Protein also is very important in other functions, such as working in the immune system and acting as enzymes. And I remember enzymes are made of proteins, so proteins are important for our body. And that's all. Thank you and God bless. Keep safe, everyone.